the news, so people were rebroadcasting on Facebook the story, and talking about, way to go, Miss Denton, the way to take a stand on cheating, whatever. And oh my goodness, there were some people who just bashed me on that. I mean, bashed me. Like, oh, there's unethical stuff going on about the principal and unethical principal. And oh my gosh, I wanted to go crazy on them. So I did what I do best. I sat down, and then I called my secretary in, and she goes, and I'm like, come on, let me post that. She's like, no, you're not going to post that. Because people are just naysayers. Here I was, trying to be greater, standing up for what was right? Because they had these kids coming to me going, these kids are cheating. And so I'm like, well, I got to do something about that. So I took a hard stand. I suspended those kids and made them come back and take their finals, right? I mean, they're out honors. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was a big deal. But I had to do the right thing. And all of a sudden, I'm getting blasted. And my son is getting blasted because his group didn't get in trouble. Well, because he was on a different group that wasn't about cheating. They were having collegial conversations. Trust me, I read everything. I know more about physics and AP nonsense that I care to know about. Very successful in my life, and I never took one AP course, but don't listen to that. I don't know that stuff. They're smart. They were talking about things I don't even understand. What I'm trying to say is the minute you start doing something right, people are going to come after you, and there's naysayers, and they're Twitter, and they tweet about you. Man, sometimes, and even if they don't tweet about you, they tweet about you, right? They don't tweet on Twitter about you, they tweet about you in old-fashioned style, and they just bark about you, right? People are going to talk about when you start doing greater things. But here's the crazy thing. A lot of these people aren't waiting for us to ambush us. We've invited them to our table. Some of the people that are really the most naysaying people around us are the ones that we have invited to our table. They are people that we are like, do you know that some of the most influential people in my life, they don't even really belong in my life? Let me say that again. Some of the most influential people in my life do not even belong in my life. They are people that are a naysayer that I have let get in my head and make me go crazy. I don't even care about them. I don't even know them. And I've let these most unimportant people in my life get in my head. That's crazy. Because when God says, I'm calling you to something greater, there is all other kinds of people that don't want us to do that. If you're going to do what God has called you to do, listen to this. You have to intentionally, and I'm going to tweet this or put this on my Facebook, so I want you to get this. Or if you take notes, take notes. If you're going to do what God wants you to do, you have to intentionally bring the people into your life He wants you to have, and put the ones who subtract from you out. Put them out. If people are adding value to your life, man, you bring them on. If people are subtracting, especially girls, and I know this high school, there are mean girls. And I hate to tell you this, but mean girls turn into mean women. Am I right, older ladies? Yes, I am. And stupid boys turn into stupid men. Y'all are stupid. What I'm saying is, what I mean is, it doesn't go away. I work with 300 staff members, the majority of them are women. And some of this here, I'm like, who has time I have to go handle, right? Gotta go situation. That's what administrators do, we have situations, right? So next time I say I gotta go handle a situation, I'm gonna go, like, you're just trying to get away from me. No, I'm being serious. Number 3, who keeps me thinking smaller rather than bigger? Who keeps me thinking smaller than rather dreaming big? Man, I love to hang out with Scott. He dreams so big with me. Like, sometimes because I was like, oh, la, la, la. And he's like, girl, you need to be thinking about this. And I'm like, boy, you need to just back off, you know? He dreams so big sometimes, and I'm just scared, and I want to pull. Esty, Jesse, have you ever hung out with them? They think you can walk on water. I'm like, dude, I don't even see the lake. There ain't no water to walk on, right? What are you talking about? And so, dude, people that just inspire dream. I was driving home last week, and Esty texts me, and he says, hey, I don't know what God is doing, but he's doing something big, and Jesse and I want to be a part of what's going on in your ministry. I don't know how, I don't know what it looks like, but we're in. And I thought, well, cool, we'll just keep showing him Sunday school and doing our thing. And he's like, no, I mean, he didn't say this, but I'm referring, like, let's dream bigger, girl, let's go. I'm like, I don't really want to, I'm kind of safe right here, I like it. I'm on solid ground, this is cool for me, this is great enough right now. Thank you. Those people, man, I got to keep them right here. My secretary, man, I just want to be who she thinks I am. She thinks I'm amazing. She thinks I'm smart. She thinks I'm good with crazy people. She doesn't know I'm crazier than they are. She thinks I'm organized. She thinks I have terrible handwriting, and that's true. But she thinks I'm amazing. She thinks I can do all kinds of things. I want to be who Scott Denton thinks I am. I don't know what happened when we got married. That dude got blinded. And I was grateful. Because I'm like, honey, I'm sorry I've been so mean lately. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, listen, either you're not paying attention. Because I've been mean. Okay, so let me apologize. He's like, you don't need to apologize. Yes, I do. I'm getting ready to be mean on you right now because I'm going to fight over me being mean. So let me apologize. I want to be, man, you got to pull those people in. And those naysayers, and I'm not talking about, because Scott, when I'm doing bad, Scott will call me on it. When I'm not doing right, Jesse and Essie, they'll call me on it. My secretary, she will call me on it. Right? She will. I got friends like that. I'm not afraid of that. Absolutely not at all. But I'm talking about the people who, let's just stay covered. Let's just stay good, not great. Let's just stay good. Why do we want to be great? Let's be sane. Let's be saner. Let's be the same this year as we were last year. Get those people out. And the last one is, who constantly asserts that what I'm attempting to do for God is not going to work. What we're going to do, like, baby, what in the world are you trying to write a book? Are you kidding me? Every book about good stuff has already been written. You can teach what people write, but you don't need to write anything. You're not good enough to write. You can correct people's writing, that's what English teachers do. But you can't write. So, right? I have people in my life, they're like, why do you want to write a book? You speak, you're a principal, is that enough for you? Yeah, it's enough for me, but it's not enough for what God's calling me to do, and I've got to be obedient. I don't want to write a book. God's calling me to write a book. God is calling me to continue in my speaking ministry. God is pushing me. I'm perfectly content doing what I'm doing. God says, I want more from you. I want more from you. It means that you don't put them out of your life. You just limit I love this. Limit their access to you. Limit their access. I'm not talking about being ugly. You know, Jesus, he hung with everybody. But you just limit their access to you. Let me say this again. Why in the world are we letting some people, like people that we don't even like, or people that don't live the kind of life that they should be living, have so much control over she was just driving me crazy. I was obsessed with her. And she was ugly to me. No, I haven't written a letter for her yet, but hey, I've written, wow, I'm moving on. And so he would say, why? He goes, why? You know what? You barely even know this woman. Why are you letting her have so much control in your life? I deal with kids all the time that get in a fight. Not all the time. We don't have tons of fights, but especially girls hate girl fights because they go on and on and on. Boy fights, they just beat each other up. It's over. Girls and and it goes on. And so the one girl will usually just keep getting in more trouble because all the other girls just keep them going. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? They just keep feeding the fire. And I said, you know what you look like? You look like a puppet. And where's it? And of course, they don't know what puppets are. For the street puppets, they have no idea. It's such a raw picture. I'm like, okay, so